going straight up in there. How about when men's going to the hole and they getting ready to lift the ball up to take it to the hole? And they was getting smack. I heard it on the TV. I got surround sound.
I ain't see all
I heard,
that,
man. See, that's the thing about it. I told you yesterday.
But
you said, well,
though. You can't have it both ways, though.
You say you wear contacts?
Yeah, I wear
contacts. I told you had them out that night when the game was on. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit up here talking about what you saw. But you can't have it both ways because one minute you telling me you saw LeBron going to the hole and then passing it out. Yeah.
So if he going to the hole and then passing him out,
so he was getting tired of getting hacked. He was tired of getting hacked. He wasn't called
from the beginning. No, the man had 2 points in the first quarter, had 7 points in the first half. Judge.
It don't matter how many.
He wasn't even taking no. He only took 24 shots.
I remember one game he had where he ain't had no points almost in the first half, but he had about 15 assists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And what happened that game? They lost.
But shoot, that ain't because of him.
The game they won, and I said it afterwards too, man. For them to win, LeBron is going to have to take 25 shots at the minimum.
And see, your boy Willie said a lot of missed calls, ridiculous, and he right. It was a lot of missed calls, and he ain't put who he talking about was on. But I know
I think it was both ways. It was both ways. I think. Now, if you want to say it was slightly slightly towards Golden State, I'm not going to argue that. But to say the calls were completely one way, I think it's ridiculous, man. Because I mean, the stats don't lie.
Well, you gonna always think that because you got money on the team that's winning so far, you know. But
man, Golden State had 22 fouls and Cleveland's 24.
What I tell you about those stats,
So, like I said, if we gonna count up at least six of those fouls to the last little bit of time where they had to foul, then Golden State got called for more fouls than Cleveland did. I mean, it's missed calls, yes, but we've been seeing that all playoff long. It's been missed calls by referees. They try to call calls that ain't calls, and they don't call calls that are calls. I don't think it's any more one sided. Shit, if anything, Cleveland should have got the home treatment because look, they was at home. But the refs, this is another thing. Notice this and tell me if I'm lying or not. The referees do not give LeBron calls when he's not playing super aggressive. When he's playing super aggressive like he did in Game 3, he get the calls.
Well, hold on. See, now you didn't open up a can of worms because I seen at least 4 or 5 times he went to the hole and was real aggressive. Just because he don't put it on the board. I'm telling you, it's like a Chinese fire drill when he going down into that lane, man. I mean, everybody and mama reaching out to smack him, man.
But you just told him to man up a second ago.
I said, what, man?
You just told him.
I mean, I told him that, but I can speak about what was happening. I don't want him to get out there talking about what happened. I can do this because I'm doing this, as far as what I need to do to try to make myself, show people that what's happening to him, is legit. I'm the one that's making legit. There ain't no need for you to cry. Like Mary said, no more tears. So stop crying and go out there and play some ball.
Yeah.
And see, I said he wasn't doing it enough. Them times he stopped and jumped up in the air like, he was Superman. He can throw the ball across the court like, a bullet pass like ain't nobody seeing what you're doing. And then they get intercepted or get tipped out. I mean, that was stupid. Then half the time his players was reaching for the ball because he was throwing it wild.
But then that goes to Cleveland. That goes to them as a team and with the coach because if you look at it, they not moving the ball, man. If Kyrie goes and does what he does, he does it. If LeBron does what he does it. But the rest of them are just standing out there waiting for a three. They're not setting no screens. They're not setting no non-ball screens. They're not moving the ball. The players are not running around. Right. They're just sitting and waiting around and catch it and shoot it if they can. If they can't, that's all they're doing. J.R. Smith will come out there and try to get his shot, but you can't have 3 players doing that against a team who's moving the ball.
And that's another factor right there. They need to set some plays up for J.R. Because, see, the reason they talking about J.R. ain't shooting good. J.R. shooting good. You got to give me the ball where I shoot it at. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting the ball where he shoot at. They constantly just going away from what brought them to where they at now.
Yeah. Willie said they missed calls on Cleveland. Remember the one at the half when Ryder fouled Iguodala, it was evenly done. And Grego said, you hit it right on the head. LeBron passes, so when they lose this series, he can say it's not on him. The only reason he drives his big ass right to the basket and passes across the court.
Well, if it came from a basketball person, which Gregor is not a basketball person, I would take that with a grain of salt. But right now, I got to take that with some melted sugar that he had on him. So I can't take what Gregor said in no good fashion.
Willie said that's part of the game. You're going to get fouled. Play through it. I agree with that right there. I agree with that right there. You the biggest man on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go and get fouled, look, if they ain't calling it, what you gonna do? Just stop and shoot jump shots and hope they fall? You keep going. If they call it, they call it. They don't, they don't. Take a fine after the game and criticize the officiating on the podium, which you're probably gonna end up doing it anyway.
You know what? I know who I'm gonna blame for this whole situation.
Who that?
The NBA, man. The NBA has a league official that's over all officiating. Now, I don't think he did his homework.
The one police and the police?
Yeah, the one police. Yeah, you know, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? One slob and hogs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this. When the playoffs time came, okay, you got a lot of games. So you got to put out there combinations of who did this throughout the grades, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the championship, your best official should be refereeing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you grading them, so I guess all of them ain't shit then. Because the shit they've been putting out there ain't been working. Yeah. I mean, they've been calling some terrible games.
Yeah, but what it is, you know, with the emergence of all of this technology, and they got the replay centers, so some of the old time refs, they retiring and going and working behind the booth. They're not out there on the court no more. Right. So some of these guys been there, and then some of the other ones, I don't know. I don't know. You would think they would have the best guys out there, but they don't. We got Gary G Money Joyner is in the building. What up, G Money?
Yeah, what's going on, G Money? Donfish is in the house.
Back to this chat room, though. Really said, just call it for this year and get ready for next year.
No, it ain't called, man. Come on, the fat lady ain't singing, Willie. And as we know you like fat women, so you know the fat lady ain't singing. So until she starts singing, then we'll say it's done. But she ain't singing.
G Money said nobody cares this finals because the Knicks ain't in it. The NBA sucks without my Knicks. I don't care about the NBA for shit. That sound like G Money. D said you ain't never gonna like the NBA then, cause y'all ain't never gonna make it.
Oh, well, hold on. Who said that?
D said that.
I know Boston Celtics fan ain't say that sitting over there.
Man, he said,
you know what I'm saying?
He said y'all want to chip more recently than them. Exactly. He said he want to chip more recently than y'all, man.
Titletown, baby.
Titletown, huh? Like I made that prediction the other day when we was at that party. I said I got a whole house load of money saying that the Lakers and Celtics would never win one before the Knicks win one.
Yeah, we gonna take that. We gonna take that bet too. We gonna do something about that. Definitely.
You know what time it is.
Definitely. But anyway, y'all, we gonna take us a real quick break. We're gonna come back, get into some more of this finals talk. This is the Bottom to the Top show. Number one, Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern, Jay Fish, the Microwave, Patty Cake. We'll be right back, y'all.
Rikers Island, real TV surprise. Stay at night in the hood, watching how we arise. Young man walking the light, this is stay out the dark. Guard be by my side as I'm seeing a spark. Guns blast, L's lit every night in the park. Growing up like this, how the fuck do we start? A life so corrupt, yeah, headed the worst way. Money getting greedy, crimes making me thirsty. A band like Sprite, situation is shady. Hey, in the dark room, this turning me crazy. But back against the wall, time to go outrageous. No choice, running out, cause started to blaze this. When I go hard, fire burning my stages. Go all out before you end in the grave, just yes! Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Soldier. Front line. Yo, I'm far from a jokester. Get 'em. Pistol, no holster on my poster. I just stand it. I'm far from a poser. They lacking what I know of. I was perfect to the gods. Adopted by the thugs, nigga. Raised with the dogs. Cats don't bark. Nah. Pigs don't fly. You out your league, homeboy. Dumb ain't wise. They say opposites attract. When you pussy and dick niggas, some aphrodite. Bitch niggas, nice from the victim. Kiss them. With the 44, twist them and leave them. Not breathing, still believing that this is the reason thugs die. Not even really knowing the meaning when thugs cry. You should fall back, that's blood in my eye. I'ma be alright, my weaponry's official. All praise them hollow tips and tearing through your tissue. Niggas got it. Well, I ain't the one to squabble with, boy. Got a problem, spit it out or just gobble it, boy. I remember what he said, man. Yeah, you told me that. Now. Woo! Young, dream. Real niggas live, bitch niggas talk shit. With they loose lips, they hit with the 4-5. Raw shit, tell them haters get off here. T.I., young nigga handle B.I. Ever since all I got 50s was the reply. C.I., always been about that guap. You can ask some old heads, I was about that block. Without basketball or over, I was about that rock. Now I keep the circle small, dog. Niggas is grease. Catch colors from the sawed off niggas trees. I got nice one lurking, B-Rock by my side. They deep clock, see, shots gon' fly. I'm the first one to set it, and the last one to jet. You niggas talking money, but you ass when you bet. By passing the jacks, I will blast at your set. I'm sending headshots so you can pass on the best, nigga.
The number one cheap rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with KC.
X gon' give it to you.
Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
Good evening. Come in, please.
Hey, yo, Kiki, where can I listen to the spiciest podcast on the internet?
The spiciest podcast on the internet is Spicy Conversations.
Well, how can I find Spicy Conversations? And what I gotta do to make sure I don't miss none of Spicy shows?
Spicy Conversations